and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about how you start your low carb lifestyle. This is an important thing to discuss because we've now discussed how to do it, what are the principles, what do we need to take into account, but now you have to take that leap of faith and start living your low carb lifestyle. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the mental game of starting a new lifestyle and making the decision to live a healthy life. So one of the hardest things that you need to conquer is yourself. What I mean by that is, does that even make sense? Your biggest enemy is yourself. The hardest thing for me was getting rid of my cravings. And I think the most important thing a person should realize when going into this diet is that there is nothing that will replace your cravings. No matter how many people have said it, the fathead pizza does not taste like normal pizza. It's still amazing and life-changing and delicious, but it will never taste the same way your favorite pizza tastes, no matter if you do the same toppings. Something else that was also difficult for me was chocolate. Oh, I'm a chocolate lover, and I haven't really been a big fan of dark chocolate. But when the craving came up, I would try to substitute it with maybe having something sweet to drink, like a diet soda, or I would get myself a block of dark chocolate, 85% cocoa, and eating very slowly on that, trying to trick my brain to think that it's having a good time. So I definitely think that the mental fight is the biggest fight. The second thing is to just go for it. The first time we decided that we were going to try the Banting low carb lifestyle, I was sitting with a cup of coffee, eating a nice rusk, and I was talking to my mother and telling her that I'm sick of this. I am always tired, I don't fit into any of my clothes, and I decided there and then, as soon as this rusk is finished, I'm changing my lifestyle. My mother told me I should rather start the next day because I just had a rusk, but I told her that I'm going to start right now. And I think that's the mind shift that you have to make. Tomorrow is too far away. You need to take the bull by the horns, and nothing should hold you back. Just take the step, take the leap. Nobody else is going to be able to make that decision for you. When that mind shift is made, only then can you start looking at how it works and how can I apply it into my own life, which is why we decided to start this channel in the first place, because we've already taken that step. We know how to apply it into our lifestyles, into our busy lifestyles, and also into our low budget lifestyles, because that's the thing. People think it's this extremely expensive lifestyle, and sure, most of the products that you use are a little bit more pricey. Willow, why are you biting my foot? Are you guys helping me? Thank you. That's very kind. We eat much less and less often as well. So how do I start? What do I do? I think for most people, they like to have a concrete plan. So what would be a good idea is to use your app that you've downloaded, look at some of the things and get a few breakfast ideas. Some good breakfast ideas that we used right in the beginning when we weren't doing intermittent fasting was we would eat 1 or 2 eggs, knowing that they're quite high in protein but very low in carbs, and we would add just 1 piece of meat to our meal. So 1 strip of bacon or 1 pork sausage, and whatever you have for your breakfast when you're on holiday or when you have the morning free. But now you're telling me that you go to work really early, so you need something as quick as cereal. The perfect thing for that would be granola and plain yogurt. It's quite a thing to get used to because it's not sweet like cereal, but it's quite refreshing and it gives you a lot of energy to start your day off with, because it's not a carbohydrate and it's fatty nuts and fatty yogurt. Your energy level stays constant during the day. Then there are multiple other breakfast options that you can have, such as cream cheese flapjacks. You can make yourself a chaffle and put some avocado on top of it. But because we aren't extremely hungry in the mornings, we decided to make a quick fat coffee instead. Very easy. We just take our NutriBullet, add some black coffee and a tablespoonful of coconut oil, blend it together. It looks completely normal. It doesn't even look like black coffee, and that would give us a quick energy boost, but also that helps you to get into ketosis faster because it's introducing a lot of fat into the body while the body hasn't taken in any other nutrients. So those are a few quick breakfast options. You can write some combinations down, check their carb levels, their fat levels, their protein levels, and that gives you a good idea of what you can have as a breakfast in the morning. This also saves saves a lot of time when you have this idea in your head of what you can use. And this will also make the beginning process a lot easier for you to just choose one of your breakfast ideas, have a quick breakfast, and carry on with your day, instead of winging it and having to check everything on your carb calculator the entire day, because I feel like this is probably one of the reasons people don't stick to it. Then next you can look at some lunch ideas, or something that you can take to work, that you can prepare the evening before, that you don't have to prepare at work. What I found works really well is I got myself a microwavable omelette maker. So then I would just take 1 or 2 eggs, and there's milk at work for coffee, and maybe some cream cheese or a tomato. Just pop that into the microwave and make a really quick lunch. However, when I would eat that, then I wouldn't really be in the mood for dinner, because I would be quite sufficient. But if you're one of those people that need to eat a little bit more per day, then that is a very good option. What you can also do is you can cut up some vegetables and make a nice cream cheese dip. I will try to make some of these ideas on videos as well, so that you can see how nice and quick and easy it is. And then the dinner ideas, obviously those are going to be in my weekly videos, because that is all we eat. Late lunch, early dinner, I guess you could say. So very good idea is to prepare yourself one afternoon, write down good breakfast ideas, good lunch ideas, good dinner ideas, and make sure that when you combine any of the options that you still stay below your 21 grams of carbs, and that you don't go over your protein portions as well. So initially we didn't do any exercising when we started the first time around, but I think that we've come to realize the importance of physical exercise and movement, not just for weight loss, but for your body's health. So starting with a 30-minute fast speed walk 3 times a week, that could also be beneficial. Another important thing about exercising is when you do it while you're fasting, this also maximizes the amount of fat that you burn. What I like to do is I'd like to take the doggies on a quick jog for about 30 minutes and make it more interesting, because they actually want to run. But I will share some footage of that at the end of this video, just so you can have a good laugh. And then get yourself a motivator. Find yourself somebody that can help you through this journey. Good to take this journey with somebody that can hold you accountable. I never did this journey on my own, but it's also important that you're not reliant on somebody else, so that when they fall, you don't fall with them. But it makes life a lot easier when you can share your weight loss and your new meal ideas that you're going to come up with. So get yourself somebody that's going to help you, motivate you. Another important thing that we need to discuss is goals. You need to set goals for yourself. Where do you want to be? How much do you ultimately want to lose? But a very important thing to do is to set short-term goals for yourself, so you don't become demotivated when you're not seeing the results as fast as you'd like to. So what I've tried to do is, for every 5 kilograms, we can spoil ourselves with a nice meal in a restaurant, or maybe a low-carb dessert. Obviously, this will be a lot higher in carbs, and the sweeteners will spike your insulin levels to a certain extent, but this is a good way of motivating yourself to keep going, to stay on track, and that you can make this your lifestyle. I was drilling the whole day. We will be making a video later that talks about the side effects of the low carb diet, because your body needs to get used to everything. Not just the side effects, but the side effects of losing weight too fast. Also things that you'll be experiencing in the beginning. Now please enjoy some footage of me going on my exercise expedition with my 2 very energized corgis. If you like what you're hearing, please like and subscribe to my channel. 85% of you that are viewing are not subscribing. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like the videos. Also send us some questions in the comments and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. We're excited to be on this journey with you, and live your low carb life.
Sit. Okay, go.